Hey, while you in the first 5 seconds of the video, go ahead, like and subscribe.
So who are we? That's the whole purpose of the true gospel of Christ, to bring us our sight back. So let's deal with the image of Christ, right? Let me ask you this. What color is Jesus Christ? Take this. Before you even came up here, what was you perceived to believe the color of Christ was?
I know him as white.
You know him as white? Okay. What color is Christ? What color is Jesus Christ? White. White. Your mom always said he was black, but majority of our people, your uncle might have said that, but the majority of our people been taught that this is the true image of Christ. Right? What about you, brother? What color is Christ? White? Sister, what color? Y'all come over there. Come this way. Come this way. See, I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all something. Sister, right here with the backpack. What color is Christ? What have you? White? What if I was to show you that Christ is a black man, according to the Bible?
IUIC.
Let's deal with it. Let's get that. Revelation chapter 1. Because when you read the Bible tells everything. It talks about Jesus Christ, so why wouldn't it talk about how he looked? We can find Jesus throughout the Bible, but we can also find how he looked. Because some people might say, well, color don't matter. Or you can't find a description of Christ out the Bible. Let me show you the true description of Jesus Christ. Read Revelation chapter 1, verse 1.
The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
So we about to reveal Jesus Christ, because the root word in Revelation means to reveal. So this is the last book of the Bible, Revelation, right? So let's reveal Christ. Let's jump to it. Verse 14. Verse 13.
Verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man,
Come on.
clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about with paps with a golden girdle.
Now read that part again. Read it out. Read it out. Read it out. Come on.
In the midst of the 7 candlesticks.
You see this right here? In the midst of the 7 candlesticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All these illustrations we can find in the Bible. We didn't make this up. We didn't decide to wake up, hey, we're going to draw a black man with him standing behind candlesticks. No. Everything that's right here, we can find it in the Bible.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Matter of fact, let's deal with reality right now. Look at that brother right there. His hair was white. You see that brother right there? Now what image right there depicts that image close to what we described it? Point to it. Point to it. There we go. Brother, point to it. Which one? Just read it again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So which illustration depicts the white woolly hair? Right here. But yeah, we've been taught that this is Christ. White man with stringy hair. But he said he had white woolly hair. White in color, woolly in texture. Feel your hair. That feel like wool, don't it? You ever felt wool? Feel your hair too, sister. Feel that. Woolly. There we go. Woolly hair. So far, are we on the right track with this being the true image of Christ? Read on.
As white as snow.
See, white as snow, because snow is what color? White. There we go. Read on.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
And his eyes was as a flame of fire, not because he was Cyclops. No, because he drank wine in moderation. Let's get the prophecy of Christ's eyes being red with wine, because he drank wine in moderation. He drank wine moderately. You got it? Genesis 49? Let's get to it. Because Christ wasn't an alcoholic. He wasn't a wino. He drank wine moderately. But the prophecy is that his eyes will be red like wine. Read.
Genesis chapter 49, verse 12. His eyes shall be red with wine.
His eyes what?
Red with wine.
So that's the prophecy in Genesis, the first book of the Bible. Now let's go back to the last book, which is Revelation. We're going to reveal Christ some more. Read on.
As white as snow, his eyes were as flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass.
His feet. Now we about to go down to his feet. His feet was like in fine brass. Now what color is brass? I'm going to ask you, sister.
Brown.
Brown. You agree brass is brown? Hey, Elder, what color is brass?
I mean, I can't hardly hear.
What color is brass?
Like copper.
Copper? What color is copper? What color is that? What color is copper? Gold. And what color? What's the derivative of gold? What color? Brown. You agree? There we go. Your feet is the same color as your body, right? Right? Read on. Matter of fact, sisters, look at your feet. Your feet are the same color as your body, right? There we go. Come on.
As if they burned in a furnace.
Now here's a more distinction right now. It said his feet was like brass as if they've been burned. Now, when you burn anything, when you burn something, what color does it come out to be? Black. You hear that? Black.
Right.
Read that part again. I'm excited about that. Come on. All praise to the Most High. This brother on the track right here. Come on.
As if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters.
So, let me ask you this, young man. So, if your feet is black, what color is your whole body? You agree? You agree? You agree? You agree? You agree, sir? You agree? You don't know? He just standing there. All right. Just keep paying attention. What about you? Do you agree? All praises, all praises. So, Christ is what? What color is Christ? Black?
Check all this out.
What color is Christ, my brother? What color is Christ, my brother? What color is Christ? We just described Christ to you, bro. Have you been listening? Have you been paying attention?
I am prepared.
Okay, what color is Christ then? How about this though? So we all understand Christ is black, right? Let me show you some more image of blackness in the Bible. Let me show you some more images of blackness in the Bible. Hey, my brother, what's your name right here? Gerald, we over here showing our people the true description of Christ. According to Revelation 1:14, Christ was a black man with white woolly hair. His feet was color of brass if it had been burnt. So he was a very dark-skinned man. But I don't want to stop there. Let's go throughout the scriptures and find black. Let's get Solomon 1:5. Who ever heard of King Solomon? Raise your hand. King Solomon, raise your hand. You heard of King Solomon? Have you heard of King Solomon? He was the wisest king that ever lived. He was the richest king that ever lived as well. Let's get his description out the Bible. Because we can't just stop there with the image of Christ. This whole Bible is our history book. This whole Bible tells who we are as a people. Because this Bible is our book. It's not a white man's book. We've been taught that it has been a white man's book by this image right here. Because you see all these images in the church. You see white angels, you see white Christ, but where do we fit in at?
Right.
And then the stigma is when we look at white people, we look at them as gods because the imagery has been pushed on our people. But then we look at each other with hatred because we don't identify with who we are. We don't identify with one another because we've been taught to hate each other. The image of Christ is very important because guess what? This man right here, he looked no different than anybody walking out here in Kenosha. Look at this right here. He looked no different than that brother right there because he has white woolly hair, dark skin. So let's get some more images of Christ. Song of Solomon 1:5.
Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black, but comely.
Read verse 1.
The song of songs, which is Solomon.
We're about to talk about Solomon, one of the richest, wisest king that ever lived. Israelite, by the way. Read.
I am black, but comely.
I am what?
I am black, but comely.
What does comely mean? Anybody know what comely means? Raise your hand. Comely. Whoever heard that word comely? Comely. Comely.
Honest, forthcoming, maybe?
Comely. C-O-M. Hey, Joe, Officer Joe, look up comely at this small pocket dictionary. Read it again.
I am black, but comely. O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
So read from the top.
I am black.
I am what?
I am black.
So Solomon says he's a black man.
Right.
Again, we read in color out the Bible. He said he was also comely, right? What does comely mean? Let's find out. All right, here we go. Here you go, read it.
Comely,
Right there.
attractive,
So comely means attractive. You ever heard of that saying, I'm black and beautiful? That's what Solomon's saying. He's black and beautiful. He's black and attractive. But guess what? We've been taught to hate our dark skin. We've been taught to hate our dark skin. Christ is black. Solomon's black. Let's get some more imagery of our people being black. Let's get Jeremiah 14. This whole Bible has imagery of our people. It's not a white man's book. Jeremiah 14 and 1. Jeremiah 14 and 1. So you learn that Solomon is what color? I can't hear you, brother. Black. Jesus Christ is what color? Black. Jesus Christ is what color? Black. Jesus Christ is what color? Black. Solomon is what color? Black. With what? There we go. You got it? Let's get some more imagery of our people in the Bible. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 1. The word of the Lord that came to Jeremiah concerning the dearth.
Come on.
Judah mourneth.
Judah what?
Judah mourneth.
Come on.
And the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
They are what?
They are black unto the ground.
They are what?
They are black unto the ground.
So again, we have more imagery of our people. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, the sign right here, the 12 tribes. We are the Israelites. That's what we are trying to teach y'all. That the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are not black. We are not Hispanic. We are the Israelites.
That's right.
And the tribe of Judah, they are what?
They are black unto the ground.
They are what?
They are black unto the ground.
We have more imagery of our people being black.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.